everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners and welcome to a Ninjago Season 14 Creations video. In today's video, I'll be showing off my interpretation of the Catamaran Sea Battle. A while ago, we got our 2021 Ninjago set names and only 4 of those were the Season 14 set names. While there wasn't much for Season 14, each and every name in that set list looked pretty unique and I decided if I'm gonna build custom creations, might as well build the Season 14 sets. It's a lot more interesting, and as I build these, I can convey my theories and thoughts on what might happen in Season 14 through these builds. We're gonna start off with the Catamaran Sea Battle, and then in future videos we'll go to the Village set and then the Jungle Dragon, and finally wrap this mini series up with the Jungle Chopper Bike. So without further ado, let's get into my interpretation of the Catamaran Sea Battle for Season 14. Here we have the main catamaran, and for a while I didn't even know what a catamaran was, but after I did some research I realized that it's a boat with 2 pylons on the side, so these are supposed to help it float. On the bottom I had to round this out with bricks and it actually works pretty well. I did not have the rounding piece, so it's just one smooth piece on the top and then a few bricks that round this out and make this feel pretty sturdy. I really struggled with the color scheme going on because Nia's color scheme is dark gray and this special type of blue, and I have a lot of dark gray but I do not have a lot of this type of blue, so I had to resort to these special little katanas going around to get that Nia color scheme. If you want a good example of a vehicle with a Nia color scheme, think about the Ninja Tuner car. That's actually a perfect example of a vehicle with a Nia color scheme. That's something I couldn't pull off with this build, and that's why I have brown bits here and there and also some gold to accent some colors that don't really stand out. Looking at the only and main feature of the set, we have a spring-loaded missile that's gonna shoot, and that actually went past my hand. I was supposed to put my hand here, but that actually dodged my hand, and now it's gonna be somewhere behind my table, and I'm gonna have to search for that. Anyways, those spring-loaded missiles are on both sides, and those are just gonna shoot properly. It's kind of hidden, kind of not, and I think this gray and dark gray really helps the look. I'm really happy with how that turned out. In the interior, we have a console piece right here. Let me take Nia off. And that's a good look at the console piece, and then also a treasure chest in the back which has a very special relic. It is the realm crystal. Let me take out the chest. And that is the chest right there. I had a bit of a struggle taking that out, and inside that chest there is the realm crystal. Kind of feel like that might be a part in Season 14 too. Here we have the evil boat that Nia is supposed to fight with her catamaran. I put Onis in here, but I do not think that the Onis are turning for Season 14. I just put them in there because they get my imagination going the most to what villain it could be for Season 14. This is literally 90% of my purple parts. I do not have purple parts and I do not know why. It's just so rare to get purple parts in LEGO. We have a spoiler back here with a very scary looking lantern. There's some blue boosters, and that spoiler is held by this pipe. So if I take this off, this thing is going to fall down. But if I put this thing back in, this thing will not fall down. It's going to just stay there. And then these 2 Onis are just chilling inside. Here we have the mini cockpit for both of these guys. There's no console piece or anything for this guy to control. And that's because this thing should be just controlled by evil. This guy's leg popped off. It's ideally controlled by dark magic, and that's why there are no controls, plus I don't have space. Now we can move on to my favorite part of this build, which is the side build, which has one of my coolest theories for Season 14. So here we have my side build for the Catamaran Sea Battle, and before you ask me, no, I don't think Kai is going to die in Season 14. I just put it in there because I thought it was cool and it creates some edginess for this set. Now why we're really here is what the Catamarans are really fighting for. They're fighting for the collect-em-all of the Season 14 wave. I kind of doubt that there will be an elemental blade of energy and water in the Season 14 story, but I think it's pretty cool and hopefully we get something like this in the future. Since this set is one of the bigger sets of this wave, I put both of the collect-em-alls in the set, including Lloyd's elemental blade of energy and Nia's elemental blade of water. And in case you haven't realized yet, this is all supposed to be underwater and Omega's supposed to be swimming to get the last blade he needs to do whatever evil things he needs to. Again, I don't think the Oni are coming back. I just thought it's cool to put them because they get my imagination going the most. This Nia figure right here is the only exclusive minifigure I made for this set. The Onis just come from official Ninjago sets, and these blue arms here kind of symbolize Nia's RX power or whatever superpower she gets in Season 14. In the end, I think the Oni boat came out really well, the side build came out really well, and this one could do a bit better with the color scheme and maybe a bit better in the technical aspect for the features. The only thing I might be off about is the price. I'm hearing it's a $70 price and this does not look $70. It could be $60 or $50, but I couldn't see this for $70. I also think instead of a bad guy boat, we might get a bad guy monster that's supposed to attack Nia's Catamaran. Anyways, this video has been a ton of fun for me. I got to predict how the Catamaran Sea Battle will look, and I also got to convey my Season 14 theories through this build. Stay tuned for the next few Season 14 builds. I can't wait to see how those turn out, and for sure those will be better than this one because I have more green and brown parts. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.